We immediately started the D-mail experiment. Even though it's before noon, the microwave oven temps discharge phenomenon still broke out. Things look favorable today. By the way, we haven't talked to manager downstairs yet. Maybe we should think of an excuse beforehand. But this isn't the time to read the owner's expression. Correct. For this is the war against the organization, otherwise known as CERN, and the conspiracy controlling the world from the shadows.
Anzai sensei, フェイリスタンの手料理が食べたいです。
諦めたらそこで試合終了だよ。
Okay, I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. Oh, it's Suza! Fuck yeah! Akihabara is such an eccentric town, huh? There's so many different drawings of girls everywhere. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Clearly said, it was a culture shock. And so I can earnestly think the current day of Japan is so peaceful. I'm gonna go with this. I agree. This is also an effect on the organization's operations to stupefy Japan. Alright. Now that we got that thing with Suzuha out of the way, even with Daru's second email, the past didn't change. I feel like right now matches are difficult to cheat your way out of in the first place. Not to mention we're limited to 36 bytes. Looks like we'll have to give up on Daru, who started to sulkily surf the net. But even if we were to use another lab mem as a test subject, it doesn't look like Kurusu would bend her policy. Meaning there's only one candidate left.
Mayuri yo. 次はお前に過去を変えてもらおう。
でもね。
Damn it!
過去を変えるって何を変えればいいのかな。まゆし？変えてもいいの？
Mayuri looks stumped as she slurps her cup ramen.
それじゃあね、こういうのはどうかな。ルカ君にマユシーのコスを着てもらえるように過去を変えるの。
どうやって？
ルカ君にメールを送るとかだよ。
That's not changing the past, but just a wish, isn't it?
もっと簡単で分かりやすいものはないのか？
She slurps more ramen.
そのラーメン缶を使おう。
Looks like only I come up with ideas.
1時間前のマユリに D メールを送るのだ。今日はおでん缶が食べたいとな。
そんな誘導に乗るほど単純なことじゃない気が。
それね、すごくいいかも。今日もね、自動販売機の前で10分くらい迷っちゃったんだよ。おでん缶にしようかな、ラーメン缶にしようかなって。
つまり後押しがあればマユリは必然的におでん缶を食べたくなるというわけだな。よし、それで行くぞ。
わかった。じゃあ過去を変える前にラーメン全部食べとかないと。
Then Mayuri starts eating the ramen for dear life.
食べておかないとどうなるの？
もったいないもん。
そうね。
I don't think it'd be a waste, because if you changed the past, you never would have gotten it in the first place. I guess that's what my... Whatever. I agree with her. It is a shame to waste food. Mayuri answers while smiling. Kurusu's face goes stiff. She really is a dumb girl. This isn't the first time. The demo preparations are set. The contents of Mayuri's mail are simple enough. Kaboden is piping hot and delicious. Now we just pray that Mayuri will be inclined to choose Kaboden. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her cup ramen and activate the microwave phone temp. To send it 1 hour back, we set the timer to 1 hashtag or pound. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. And I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in that small time. This is another first challenge for this experiment.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動。
あー、メールまだ送れてないよ。
There wasn't enough time to blink, huh?
1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないか。データ通りだけど、貴重な実証データが取れた。
これって、
暖気？
つまりさ、1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないわけっしょ。だから事前にメールを送らずに30秒ぐらいレンジ動かしとくんだお。その後、間を置かずにタイマー1秒でもう一度動かす。そしたら1秒でも放電現象起きそうじゃね？
根拠は？
ネス。
マユリよ、もっと他に何かないのか？
じゃあ、昨日買ったおにぎりの具を違うものにするとか。
Everything's with food, huh?
お前は昨日食べたおにぎりの具の種類を覚えているのか？
おかか。
即答？
Seems she remembers it clearly.
だからね、おかかを明太子にしようよ。
Maybe I should search for another test subject. In the end, the Ford Lab mem silently, obviously making me think we can't complete a single experiment. Yeah. I go to station to take my mind off my worries. After having such a lunch at Burger King, I end up drinking coffee at Starbucks on the first floor of Yodobashi. I left behind Mayuri and the others. I wanted to think alone for a while. When I sent the email to myself in the past with the lot of 6 numbers, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it faintly changed. The fact that I had sent a email had been undone. I can confirm that with the fact that it had disappeared from the send history. But even though it wasn't in the send history, it was still in the arrival history. The sent mail itself had reached the past. What does this mean? Isn't that a time paradox? Isn't that the reason why everyone else went through memory modification? Why were their memories modified in the first place? If you say it's the butterfly effect, then that's the end of it. Changing the past changed the world, using Tyler's words. When divergence changes, aren't people's memories reconstructed to match that changed world line? And how come only my memories of the past world line continue And how come only my memories of the past world line continue, even after the past changed? My intercerebral meeting is interrupted by an incoming mail. Don't get in my way. I think it's a mail. I can't just leave the response to later. I can just leave so I concentrate on drinking coffee. But this frequency. No doubt about it. It's gotta be another serial mail strike from Kiryu Moeka, otherwise known as Shining Finger. By me, by the way. She's really annoying when it comes to mail, huh? Yeah, she kind of is. Always just sending a bunch of shit that honestly probably doesn't even matter. Even though she doesn't talk at all, her characters are always too fickle. Besides, I reluctantly check the mail. I want to try sending an email too. Can I? Please respond. It's okay since I'm a lab mem too, right? Please? Moeka. She wants to send a email? That reminds me. Yesterday I assigned her Mocha, Lab Mem number 5. So she's a Lab Mem too. She's more than qualified to participate in the experiment. Mocha seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other Lab Mems are completely useless when it comes to D-mails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can remember what other people changed in the past.
いや、しかし。
I can't trust her. I'm worried. Mocha works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends a D-mail that leaks the breakthrough of the century? She'll be flooded with interviews and gone will be the days of the media not noticing me. Inversely speaking, it'll give our location to the organization. Ignoring the danger to my body, it's not bad to have meanings of making our grand announcement. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV interviewer to cover the event rather than some shady, unknown editorial company. That's why it'll spread faster throughout Japan, nay, the world. Whichever way I choose, I don't feel like it's a good plan to use Mocha. That's right. Mocha is a Lab Mem. Yesterday we told her everything about the microwave O-phone, temp, and D-mails. Moreover, we made her a comrade. We had to do so to prevent a leak. Feeling there's no meaning in denying Mocha her request, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。ああ。少しばかり迷っている。何？声でわかるだと？叶わないな。電話レンジカッコ仮の実験にシャイニングフィンガーを引き入れるかどうかについて。バカな！あの女を生贄に捧げろというのか。確かに世界に混沌をもたらすためなら犠牲はやむを得ない覚悟だが、いや問題ない。むしろ迷っていた俺が情けない。マッドサイエンティスト失格かもしれんな。ああ、これは俺にとってむしろ典型とも言える申し出。まさにシュタインズゲートの選択となるだろう。エルプサイコングルー。
With that said, I replied to Mocha's mail. Indeed, Lab Mem 005, Shining Finger. You may come to the lab immediately. After sending my mail, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Mocha's squatting at the staircase of the second floor. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess there really is a jinx that crouching while holding her knees is the best position for a woman. She's staring at her phone like usual. Once she noticed me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't turn her glance this way.
ありがとう。
何がだ？
Excuse me for being a little selfish.
別にわがままとは思っていない。むしろお前の申し出にこちらが感謝しているほどだ。
Once we enter the lab, I talk to all the lab mems doing their own thing about Mocha.
いいと思います。萌香さんもラボ面だもんね。
Darun Kurusu, like Mayuri, don't object either.
で、桐生氏はどんなメールを送るつもりなん？
俺からの要望としては、過去が変わったかどうか確かめることができるよう、シンプルで分かりやすい内容にしてもらいたい。
And the mail comes. Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? It's that, but there's another selfish thing. I want to say. I want to keep the contents of the mail a secret. No, more importantly.
内緒だと？どういうことだ？
何？どうしたのよ。
It's something private, and I wouldn't want to be embarrassing if you knew.
いや、そういう問題ではなかろう。
Could have seen peeks of my phone from beside.
気持ちはわからなくはないけど、これはあくまで実験だと割り切って、データの収集を優先すべき。
ほう。珍しく意見が一致したな、上司よ。
別にあんたに同意したわけじゃない。データを収集しないと、電話レンジの仕組みがいつまで経っても解明できないって思ったからよ。
でも、女の子にはね、秘密がいっぱいあるのです。
The hell they fucking do.
誰にも言えない秘密をね、自分だけに教えろゲヘヘって言ってるのと同じだよ。
くわ、まさかこれってセクハラになるん？
落ち着けダル。
I turned to Mayuri and Moeka, founders of the Mainstream Girl Alliance.
メールの内容にプライベートに深く関わることを書けと強制した覚えはない。
Kurusu nods deeply into my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the Mainstream Girl Alliance.
私的な内容を送りたいにしても、今はまだ見送るべき。タイムパラドックスの問題も完全に解決されたわけじゃないし、もっと慎重に慎重を重ねないと。
私的な内容は NG？
少なくとも非公開にしたいという話は受け入れられないわ。あなたに悪意がなくても、メールの内容次第で時間軸に深刻な影響をもたらすかもしれない。第三者にメールを見せて、その内容について問題ないか吟味すべきよ。
俺が言いたいことは全て助手が言ってくれた。そしてそうは言いつつも我らは実験を中止するつもりはない。
あんたの意見を代弁したわけじゃないから勘違いしないで。
She sure is cheeky to be emphasizing every single point.
そもそも実験においてはプライバシーよりもデータが優先される。被験者になるならその覚悟は必要よ。
Don't tell me she doesn't want to send a demo because she's not prepared for that.
そうなの？まゆしーはね、さっきそんな覚悟せずに送ろうとしてたよ。ごめんね、クリスちゃん。
別に謝らなくても、責めてるわけじゃない。一般論を言っただけ。
I don't think I've heard of that general rule, but it looks like she'll snap at me if I say anything. So I'll stop for now. Yeah, nothing private, okay? And nothing that could come back and bite me in the frickin' ass. Moeka's expression doesn't change. Same as always. I don't know what she's thinking.
お前はすでにラボメンだ。俺たちを信用してもらわないと困る。プライベートな要件は後日にしてもらおう。もしできないというのならば、お前に見せてやらねばならなくなる。この俺、法王院京魔の中に眠るまがまがしき狂気の力をな。
Yeah, we will be forced to show you our evil ways. Moeka is so concerned on typing a mail. It doesn't seem she heard my threat. Is it okay if I see all the emails you've sent so far? I want to use them as reference.
着信履歴ならあるぞ。
送信履歴は？
ないというと語弊があるな。送信履歴は消えてしまうのだ。
I confirmed that after I sent the demo yesterday. Moeka should have been there, though. I'm already fine with the history. I won't make it private, just like you said, Okabe-kun. It looks like she understands. I show the mail to Kurisu too.
萌香さん、無理しないでね。
Consolation? Encouragement? I don't know her intention, but my eerie weirdly calls out to Moeka.
じゃあさ、どんな内容を送るん？そもそも、オカリンの言う簡単でわかりやすい過去改変ってハードル高すぎ。
何を言う。お前たちのレベルが低すぎるだけではないか。
案は、ある。
Moeka murmurs.
ほう、これは期待できそうだな。具体的に説明を頼む。
Then, Moeka invokes her special ability again. High-speed dexterity. The manifestation of Shining Finger. About 4 days ago, I changed phone models, but after using it for a while, I started to think I'd rather have stayed with the old one. So I want to send an email to myself 4 days ago and tell her to not change models. And then if we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it? Moeka.
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボ面の鏡。
With this idea, it should be simple enough to tell whether the past changed or not. Looks like these useless three have no objections to the superior masseuse's idea. We look at Moeka's phone. It's purple and gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not a deca phone popular among mainstream girls recently.
お？それって先月出たばっかの GG01 じゃん。
GG01？
最新機種だよ。確か液晶部分が着脱式でいろんなバリエーションのアタッチメントを選べるんだよね。今品薄でどこ行っても入荷待ちだけどよく手に入ったな。
If she's really that uninterested in the latest popular model, then that means 24-hour phone users are picky about even popular models.
では、指圧しよ
ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのことを指圧師って呼ぶの？
それが、桐生萌香の力に、俺がつけた名だ。桐生萌香、お前は今後、先行の指圧師、すなわち、シャイニングフィンガーを名乗るがいい。
Moeka's expressionless shakes her hand.
何？嫌だというのか？能力名をつけてやったのに、何が気に入らないというのだ？
萌香さんはね、萌香さんだからだよ。それにね、指圧師さんじゃなくて、編集プロダクションで働いてて。
眉氏、ネタにマジレス、かこ悪い。
ネタではない能力名だ。
くだらないこと言ってないで。準備するわよ。
Damn it. You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around.
ブラウン店長に何か言われたらどうするん？
Wait, hold on. Annie. Look at them. Look at them all. Holy crap. Okabe's eyes look weird to me. So do Kurisu's a bit. Everyone else for the most part looks pretty normal. Well, normal as far as the art style and artwork go.
ミスター・ブラウンごとき恐れるな。奴が怒鳴り込んできたら、この俺が蹴散らしてやる。
マジで？オカリンかっけー。そこに痺れる憧れる。
実は口だけだったりするんでしょう。
I dare not object. Moeka's already finished writing her 36-byte mail. When I checked Moeka's expression to see if her appearances are okay, her preparations are okay, she faintly nods. We set the timer for 100 seconds. With this, we should be able to send it to Moeka's phone just about 4 days back, to July 31st.
電話レンジカッコ仮。起動！
About 15 seconds after operation, the discharge phenomenon breaks out.
ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのことを指圧師って呼ぶの？
Moeka
それが、
the discharge phenomenon breaks out. ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのことを指圧師って呼ぶの？
指圧？
A signal to Mocha with my eyes. And like usual, Mocha tightens her expression and presses the send button on her grasped phone. I feel the scenery warp. Did it work? The floor shakes. No. Is the ground shaking? Am I shaking? The images in my line of vision double and triple as they disperse. They lose their color again. I'm hit by an unseen impact, and my feet stagger. I stand still, preparing for another impact as I try to recall this sensation. I felt this sensation before. Tremors as if the world itself is shaking. More intense than when we sent the D-mail yesterday. That's it. This sensation is the same as the mass disappearance phenomenon. The impacts stop. I loosen the tensions in my body and observe my surroundings. Did the past change? No need to ask. I'm sure of it. The past changed. That bizarre sensation is proof of it. I look around the room. The microwave O-phone temp, which should be about 90 seconds left on the timer, is not in operation. Daru's here, Mayuri's here, Kurasu's here. Where's Moeka?
指圧師はどこに行ったの？
When I ask, Daru and Kurasu, who were discussing something in front of the X-68,000, look at me dubiously. Ah. Again. This uncomfortable atmosphere. Same as yesterday.
指圧師？
オカリン、日本語で OK。
I leave the development room, look around the lounge, behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, and the shower room. I look down the window to the street below. But Moeka's nowhere to be found. She disappeared. She vanished. This can't be. I desperately convinced myself that the phenomenon was a dream, or a phantom. The same thing happened again. Does this mean Moeka disappeared because I made her experiment? Why did she disappear? What does it mean to disappear? Did I undo her existence? Or did she just get blown off into the valley between dimensions? I start shivering for fear of my own mistakes. Confused, Mayuri draws closer while eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her.
桐生萌香は今の今までここにいただろう。
Oh god, dude. The fuck? Daru and Kurasu also ask with their glances.
それ誰？
聞いたことない。
そんな。
So, I erased Moeka's existence after all. Wait, did I really? I don't want to accept it. I won't accept the fact that I killed her.
岡部、まさかまた？
またってどういう意味だ？
昨日も似たようなことがあった。私たちの記憶にないことをあんたは覚えていた。なんだっけ？そうそう、リーディングしたいな。
I certainly did give that name to this phenomenon, or ability. When the past changes the world line, people's memories are reconstructed to match that world line. I just thought of that possibility. And if that's true, then how come only my memories continue, even in the world line after the past changed? The answer to that may be the demon eye, Reading Steiner. Looks like Kurisu remembers the name I gave in yesterday's explanation. To tell the truth, I only think of that ability as a suitable explanation. But now that Mocha has disappeared, I now want to believe that Demon Eye is real. Their memories. Only their memories of Mocha have disappeared. Only I remember because of reading Steiner. That's definitely it! Anyway, I need to contact Mocha. I want to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. Now, in this world line and at this time, I've only contacted her by mail. I sent her a message saying, if you see this mail, please reply immediately. Now all I can do is wait for her to reply. Please reply.
オカリ大丈夫？顔真っ青だよ。
ああ、大丈夫だ。
My mental state is not okay, but I'm desperately feigning calmness since I don't want to recognize that Moeka's existence disappeared.
助手よ。今の実験のこと、どの辺まで覚えている？
今、実験をしたことさえ覚えてない。たった今、あんたは D メールを送ったのね。
ああ、ただし、昨日とは少し状況が違う。D メールを送ったのは俺ではなく、桐生萌香だ。
And the perpetrator disappeared from the room like smoke. She shouldn't have had time to walk out. Which reminds me, yesterday, with the Lotto 6 experiment, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. So I shouldn't think that she disappeared, but rather, she instantly moved somewhere. I hope that's it. I couldn't calm down while waiting for Mocha's response, so I checked my phone history for the mails Mocha and I exchanged. And that's strange. The mails from the mail demon remain up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. The mails I received from Mocha after that time, the dozens of mails I've received from that woman, are nowhere to be found. Even the existence of those mails disappeared. The D-mail to cancel the phone model exchange, its arrival date was July 31st. A time paradox occurred, and at the same time Mocha received the D-mail, her existence disappeared. I shiver once I noticed that the line of thought I had has no contradictions. No way. That can't be. I mean, her D-mail was something as harmless as don't change phone models, you know? So then, what's the cause? What's the cause for all the traces of Mocha these 4 days after August 1st to disappear?
クリスティーナ。もし仮に D メールによってタイムパラドックスが発生したらどうなると思う？
わからない。タイムパラドックスを経験した人間は未だかつて一人もいないから。
以前世界が消えるというようなことを言っていなかったか？
あくまでそういう説もあると言っただけ。もしかしたら何も起きないかもしれないし、某映画みたいにパラドックスに対する歴史の修正が入るかもしれない。ドクター・ホーキングは時間順序保護仮説でタイムパラドックスが起きる可能性の行為はそもそも実行不可能だとしてるし。
So is everything just a hypothesis?
あのね、マユシーはよくわかんないけど、今もマユシーやオカリンたちがちゃんとこうしておしゃべりできてるっていうことはね、萌香さんっていう人もね、マユシーは知らないけど、きっと大丈夫。
さすがマユシ、アホの子だね。
マユシーはアホの子じゃないよ。
Right now, I hate how Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. Even though a person's existence may have disappeared from the world. In fact, if Mocha really did vanish, then at the same time, that means that our creation, the microwave ophone, temp, is also responsible for that mass disappearance phenomenon. I blew at the existence of that many humans. I didn't want to think such frightening things, so I desperately shake my head.
Huh?
A mail. From Oka? I checked the mail with hope. Oh god, wow, damn, she's fine. My body goes limp from the relief. Her reply came. It came! Moeka still exists in this world! She didn't disappear. Knowing that made my impatience, my tension, and my fears all wash away. I moved to tears, not because I was worried for Moeka, but because I have avoided the fearful situation of being responsible for erasing someone's existence.
何が起きたか説明して、岡部。